if you're wondering. This is celery, cucumber, and ginger juice. I've been trying to have a glass every morning. Okay, one second, my sunshine needs to go outside. Okay, she can't decide if she wants to go outside or not. It's freezing, so I know she doesn't, but I think she needs to go potty. Hello, sun. So I just finished meditating and I feel very called to do this video. I wrote down a couple of reasons why we should be incorporating meditation into our daily routine. It is insane how little of attention we pay to mental health. We pay so much attention to physical health. We have to eat right and we have to exercise. But mental health, from my perspective, has just been very much neglected. So how does your mind work? Your mind has to process every single thing that you see, you hear, you smell, you taste, you touch. Every single thing that you receive through your senses has to be processed through your mind for reasoning. In such a fast-paced society that we live in, we are receiving so much in such a short amount of time that we're not able to process and to catch up. So what meditation does is we shut down all the senses, so we're no longer receiving, and we're able to focus on processing everything. When you meditate, you're not identified with your thoughts. You know that you are not your thoughts. You experience that you are not your thoughts. In my head right now, I can say, my name is Sue Ellen. I can hear it clearly. I can also say, my name's Frank. Just because I can hear that in my head doesn't mean it's true. If you can observe it, it's not you. What I mean by that is when you meditate, you're able to find that space where you have a deep knowing that you aren't your thoughts, that you can actually control your thoughts. And if you train your mind to use it as a tool, you are so much happier, you're so much lighter. Essentially, you create a space where you can be far enough from your mind that you can see, that you can observe your thoughts. And if you're having a thought that might not be as positive as you'd want it to be, because you have that space to see, you can make the conscious decision not to think that thought. So sometimes I'll catch myself thinking something that isn't me. I don't want to think about that, and I don't want to put energy and give momentum to this thought. I'll become aware of it, and then I'll just send it to the light. I will completely just change my mind. People aren't having that space to be able to catch themselves in a thought that may be considered negative. And I'm not gonna say it's easy at first. It may be for some, but for me personally, it wasn't easy to sit down and to just sit still. And that to me just says so much. Like, if you can't sit down and be still, like, there's so much going on in you, and you need to relax, and you need to give awareness to this part of you, because it is so important. The way you think is how you manifest, is how you bring your dreams into existence. So if you're thinking, it's law of attraction. If you are thinking positive thoughts, you are going to attract positive experiences in the same magnitude that it was set forth. Only you have your mind. Only you have experienced your experiences, and therefore every original thought that comes from you is unique to you. And it's important to be able to see that and to appreciate it, and not have your mind be the enemy that keeps you up all night thinking about things that haven't even happened. I was slacking these last couple of weeks on meditation. You can hear it in my voice, like I'm not 100%. I was feeling so horrible 2 days ago. Like, I feel a lot better today. And I know that was one of the reasons why I got sick, because I was slacking on my meditation, and I was my mind was polluted. Like I didn't have that space to see my thoughts and to know that I wasn't my thoughts and to change it into a positive thought. And so I was just in like, it was almost like a downward spiral for me. Like I was just feeling horrible for no particular reason. Those polluted thoughts in my mind, like the way I was feeling, the way I was letting my mind just run off with these things, I was left vulnerable. I was in this state where my immune system was compromised and I became sick. The way that I was feeling internally, physically manifested in my body as an illness. This was like the first time that I had fallen from a place of stillness, and it was the first time that I've been sick in so long, like very sick, like I couldn't get out of bed. It reminded me like why I love and why I must do it for my own mental health, because it affects outwardly my whole entire life. It is so important for us to put our mental clarity first. I want to stay 2 steps ahead of my mind. Sometimes we must fall to see why it is that we're doing, and that's essentially what happened. And guess what's coming out of it? This video that I hope reaches everybody that needs to hear or needs to know or is ready to start their journey in meditation. There are so many ways to get started. I found this app, and there's so many apps, like I'm not saying this is the only one, but this one that I've downloaded and I've been exploring the in and outs of, it's called Headspace. And it's so nice and convenient. And actually, oh here, look, I have a notification from them right now, and they just send you words that help you become more aware in the moment. Like this right here, it says, try brushing your teeth with your other hand today. Does it help you to be more aware? Anyway, there's also so many like guided meditations on YouTube that I usually fall asleep to, and there's different kinds. So there's like stress relief or help to sleep or just finding clarity or whatever it is. When you are falling asleep to these guided meditations, your mind has to process everything you hear, and if you're hearing all these positive, beautiful, soothing things, your mind is becoming more peaceful, more tranquil. You start having more positive thoughts because you are receiving positive knowledge through your senses. If you're still watching, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you feel inspired to continue or start your meditation journey to help better every aspect of your life. You guys have a lovely rest of your day.